Ah, good old Sonic the Hedgehog. His reputation, at least in the game world, has been pretty divisive as of late, especially with the mostly negative reception of the Sonic Boom sub-series. I guess you could say that Sonic boomed, am I right? Okay, never mind that unoriginal joke, but either way, Rise of Lyric was considered the worst Sonic game since Sonic 06. Shattered Crystal was a little better received, but did not redeem the franchise, and Fire and Ice was considered the best Sonic Boom game of them all, even though it's not really saying much. Now, with that said, Fire and Ice came with 3 episodes of the Sonic Boom cartoon show. That's right, Sonic Boom had its own TV show. It was the 5th Sonic cartoon show overall, the first one to be computer animated, and the first one to be released in a long time. It's a pretty good show that was self-aware, humorous, had good action scenes, and almost did not end in a cliffhanger. I guess I can't go wrong with that. So with that said, again, the episode of this show that lasted from 2014 to 2017 that I'm going to be reviewing today is Chili Dog Day Afternoon. How fitting considering that Sonic's favorite food is chili dogs, shall we? The story of this 11.5-minute cartoon that I'm pretty sure had this movie in mind in regards to the title is about Team Sonic consisting of Sonic the Hedgehog, Miles Tails Prower, Knuckles the Echidna, Amy Rose, and Six the Badger preparing for the yearly Chili Dog Cook-Off this year. After finally building the stage for it, it's revealed that everyone wants to win the contest with their own kind of pepper, with Sonic being the judge. Eventually, Knuckles ventures out into the woods to find and taste a red pepper, which causes him to faint because of how hot it is. Remember this moment for later. Anyways, after being defeated by Dr. Eggman, Orbot, and Cubot, Knuckles sets out even further to find the lost pepper of Claggerhorn. Several comedic shenanigans later, this episode then decides to go full Gulliver's Travels on our bleeps, as the talking pepper our red hero was looking for appears and gives a backstory about he and his buddies lost their home and only one can lead them back to where they belong. They and Knuckles attack the latter's village to save his new friend, but ultimately all of the formers land in chili pots with chili sauce in it. Sonic takes a bite of the lost pepper sauce and Knuckles is the winner of the cook-off, until it's revealed that it was all Knuckles' dream that started when he bit into that red pepper in the woods earlier. The end. Now you see why I told you to remember that red pepper moment for later? Good! Now when it comes to movies, TV shows, or whatever that has the comedy relief be the main character, in this case Knuckles, people have complained that once that road is taken, it will almost always bomb, like Bomberman bombing his bombs. However, in this case, I actually liked what they did with Knuckles here. Of course, being the dumb member of Team Sonic, he gets some funny moments in this episode. In fact, the humor overall is not that bad here, even though I don't think I've laughed at any of them as far as I'm aware. The animation is pretty good for a television show budget. I actually like the lost pepper of Claggerhorn and his buddies. I mean, they're talking hot peppers. How could you possibly go wrong with that? Also, when was the last time you saw an old lady as a con artist? Feel free to let me know in the comments if any of you actually watch my videos, that is. Also, the moments when Sonic eats chili dogs, I don't know, I just find them to be satisfying to say the least. Makes me want to try one someday. Also, the voice acting here is top notch too. At least I don't talk much. Bad! Now, where do I begin with what's wrong with this episode? I guess I'll start with, how did Team Sonic build the cook-off stage so fast? Do they also have super speed like Sonic has or something? How did they get that? Also, in the scene where Knuckles climbs a mountain and a piece of it breaks off for Knuckles to ride on, how did it stop all of a sudden when it was about to go off a cliff? And no, it's not like it slowed down prior to stopping, it just paused. Did the universe not have Isaac Newton's first law of motion or something? And another thing, when Knuckles blows up all the baby ducks, he comes out of a bush and howls for no reason. WTF. Not to mention, when he pushes a button immediately after, where did the recliner chair trap and the stuff being thrown at him come from? Guess the people who made this episode really love the randomness, huh? Also, when Sonic tastes Knuckles' chili near the end, he automatically declares him the winner without tasting the other chili first. Man, Virtuoso Girl is right. He is the world's worst judge. Feel free to correct that if you know a judge worse than him. But the biggest problem with this episode is the ending, when it's revealed that a whole 3/4 of the entire episode was a dream, meaning the lost pepper of Clygerhorn and his buddies never existed, at least in this episode, and we never find out who really won the cook-off. Yeah, don't just hate it when it happens, when you're invested in the story being told, only to find out it wasn't worth it, aka a dream. I can see why this cliche would bleep people off if it's done wrong, and this is one of those wrong examples. So in conclusion, Chili Dog Day Afternoon is an average episode of Sonic Boom. It's just something to pass the time when you don't have anything else to do, but there are plenty of better things out there to sink your nails into, especially considering the ending. We can only hope that the Sonic video game series will get better received sometime in the future if Sega can figure out the right thing to do with the Blue Blur moving forward. But as for this episode, I'm going to give it 3 fingers out of 5. Alrighty folks, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and or whatever floats your boat. I'm the Purple Mario, and blue is good. Red is bad. I'm just kidding. Take care.